Today we're going to talk about the mean, and the mean is probably the most used, in my opinion anyway, the most used statistical measure. We calculate the mean of your grades, you can calculate the mean of a sports teams, like how many points they score. So there's a synonym that means mean, if you want to take a second to pause and think about it. Alright, and the synonym that means mean is the average, alright? The average of all those sets of numbers. So what you need to do to find the mean or the average is you need to find out how much you have all together, and then you need to split it up evenly. Okay, and when you split something up evenly, you're dividing, and when you put something all together, you're adding. So this is the mean one. This one requires a little bit of adding and a little bit of addition. All right, so you're going to take your set of numbers, you're going to add them all up. Do you have to put them all in order first? This is the only one you don't necessarily have to, but since we've been doing it for all the other ones, why not? All right, because we have to do it anyway to calculate the other ones, so we're just going to keep everything in order. All right, and sometimes it helps you add them up anyway. But if I go through and I add it, like I could look for pairs, like 19 and 1 make 20, 2 and 8 make 10, so I could add them up like that. Or you can just get a calculator and simply just add them all up. If I add up all 7 of these digits, and don't forget one, because if you forget one, your whole total is going to be totally off. Okay? If I add all these up, I'll get 68. All right, and you can check my math on that if you want to pause. I'm pretty sure it's 68. And then you're going to take that and you're going to divide by how many numbers you had. So I'm going to go through and count. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 digits. So I'm going to take 68 and I'm going to divide it by 7. Now, I don't really want to. I might just check that with a calculator, okay? Working that up by my hand, sometimes you get crazy long decimals. If you do get a crazy long decimal, you can probably round it to the nearest tenth or hundredth. Usually the directions will tell you. And in this one, if you actually divide this out, you're going to get a crazy long decimal, all right? Now, if it doesn't say to round it, give me all of them, okay? But most of the time it'll say like round it to the nearest hundredth. So round to the nearest hundredth, here's the hundredth place. There's a 4, so I don't need all those digits. I can just say 9 and 71 hundredths. Okay, so that was a set with 7 digits. If we have a set with 6 digits or an even number of digits, you do the same thing. Okay, if I want to calculate the mean, this is the not nice one. You have to do a little adding and a little bit of dividing. I'm going to add all of them up. Okay, if you want to put them in order, because you're going to have to anyway to find the mode and the range. Just make sure you cross them off as you go so you don't forget any. You don't want to leave anyone out. Alright, I got all those digits. If I add them all up, alright, if I take all these digits and add them up, this time I get 60. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Well, I don't need a calculator to solve that. It'd probably take longer to actually type it all in. 60 divided by 6 is just 10. And you're done. So the mean for this set of data is 10, or the average. Have a great day.